No Luka, no Reeves. But that didn't slow down the Lake Show, looking for their fourth. But before that, the Lakers became the first team in NBA history to have 6 different 25-point scorers over a 2-game span. That's after Hachimura, Ayton, and Smith Jr. hit that mark last night, after Reeves, Doncic, and LaRavia did that the night before. Now, here's JJ after the game. All right, you heard him. Confidence, belief, and connectivity. What does that say about the Lakers' depth, I guess, at this point, considering they pulled off a win without Luka, LeBron, or Reeves? Bobby, we'll start with you.
Well, I think it says that for 8 games, and I hate giving awards out.
Well, we already gave MVP already after 8 games.
That Rob Pelinka is probably the early favorite for Executive of the Year. DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, and Nick Smith Jr. on a 2-way contract who just scored 25 points in Portland.
Be the old guy. When I covered George Karl with the Nuggets, he was amazing at doing the best with injured lineups, and I think it goes back to his CBA days. When he coached there, he had to do this. I mean, look, this is the 6 different starting lineup that JJ's had. He didn't coach in the CBA. Should we give JJ Coach of the Year? Should we do another award?
Like, I'm going to give it to him.
Hey,
JJ, I got you. You're the Coach of the Year after 8 games.
Coaching his off. I mean, to do what he's doing with all these different lineups. Luka's missed 4 games. LeBron hasn't played yet. Austin Reeves. Kudos to you, JJ. Hell of a coaching job so far.
David?
I don't have any real awards to give out. I guess we can give DeAndre Ayton like the we were the most wrongest about the move award, because this summer when that happened, we were extreme with this dude. He has been tremendous so far this season. He has been integral in that pick and roll with Austin Reeves and Luka. He's at 17 and 8 for the season. And to have a game when everybody's out, you're in to get against your old team who seemed to couldn't wait to get you out of there. You put up 29 points. This is the DeAndre Ayton story. Again, I ain't got no awards for him, but he is central to what the Lakers are doing right now.
Yeah, George.
We'll see. I mean, listen, I'm happy for the kid. I'm happy for the kid. I hope that he does have a resurgence. I'll say this, okay? Because I've done a number of Lakers games already this season. And as we all know on this panel, guys get a reputation. So for better or worse, by the way. Sometimes guys get a reputation being, let's just use this as an example, a great defender. And then, 7 years, 8 years into their career, they're no longer a great defender, but people still consider them a great defender. In DeAndre Ayton's case, it's been the reverse. A lot of chatter about desire, right? Deservedly so, I think, because it's not just, media types. It's players, it's coaches, etc., who have been around him that say that. But the Lakers are fully aware of that, and they have made him fully aware of his reputation and trying to fix that reputation. So we'll see.
Let me add one thing in here. Sure. There's a perception when a player is on a max contract and when a player is making $8 million a year.
Sure.
That's the nature of the beast here. When you look at a player that you think is overpaid versus a player making $8 million and can give you 28 points and 9 rebounds in Portland, and you think it's probably one of the best value contracts in the NBA. That's how we look at things. Right?
There's also a pressure when you put on that jersey, and I think there's a different standard that
Fair point. We'll talk. Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of Lakers to talk about throughout the season. It won't be the last time. All right, time to take it coast to coast. Let's start in the middle of Texas. Rockets, Amen Thompson with a season high 27 points last night. But check out this play from the second quarter. He misses the free throw, but stays with it, snags his own rebound, kicks it to Şengün, who sends it right back for the reverse slam to finish the job. Mark, Rockets are quietly stacking wins. What's clicking for them?
Man, I'm going to nickname him Hallelujah. I mean, he stepped in for Fred VanVleet, played out of position and been incredible. So, I mean, I expect this team to get even better.
All right, let's move on to Denver. Jokic, he scored his own season high yesterday, 34 points against the Kings. But check out this pass. He nearly took Sabonis' head out here. Still hit Aaron Gordon in stride. David, where do you rank Jokic's passing game right now?
Give him a haircut.
As a great pass, Sabonis is one afro away from a really good defensive play. He got to grow that thing out if you want to stop some of those passes. A little disappointing. Jokic, a couple of games without a triple-double. He's kind of falling off a little bit. He's got to do a little bit better right now. Come on.
That's funny. All right, let's move on from the Joker to Julius Randle. Showing out in Brooklyn. Step back after the jab step, hits the 3. Cade with 33 points, 8 assists. Pistons beat the Grizzlies 114-106. Here's Ja after the game.
No. What can be done to get back? We'll see.
Do you think you have a good relationship with the franchise?
Yeah. Yeah. They told y'all that, right?
I didn't say anything about that.
If I had a good relationship, I wouldn't talk to them at all. So, we had our combos over these.
Do you have any regrets about the way you played on Friday night in the second half?
You said what?
Do you have any regrets about the way you played the game? I'm not talking about
That's your home run question? Sound like a big question.
Okay. Doesn't sound like everything is behind John the Grizzlies necessarily. What should the next step be in Memphis in this relationship, Mark?
Prayer. Lots of prayer. Talked to a couple GMs who told me like last summer, every player on the Grizzlies was available for trade. That includes Ja and Jaren. It's certainly curious to me that the Orlando Magic were able to make a trade with the Grizzlies. They got Desmond Bane, which made it apparent that they could have got Ja Morant and decided not to. 40 execs I talked to today said they really have no interest in trading for him. One said it was because it's a combo of contract and off-the-court issues. Another suggested that if Ja is traded, he'll probably be a problem star for a problem star. A couple of them also said that you need the right coaching staff to have such a mercurial star as him. And I asked one current NBA coach if he would like to coach Ja Morant, and he's not. And he said, I'm not sure I'd want to.
Well, I get PTSD when I hear the word joy, because I feel like a year ago we talked about Jimmy Butler, joy, and I just think we're in this constant evaluation. Teams look at the first 20 to 25 games as this evaluation period. Players rarely get traded in the month of November, and I think that's going to be the same thing as far as how we look at this Memphis team and the Ja Morant relationship, and we're basically at a crossroads as far as the team and the player. You have to pick between the player and the coach.
Right.
Well,
you just fired a coach 6 months ago.
I mean, you're going to do that again here?
Is this going to be a job thing, though? Do you see him possibly being put aside like Jimmy was with the Heat?
I don't think so. I mean, I think the body of work, what he does on the court, I thought the effort was a little bit better last night, 18 and 10 here. But you look at their schedule coming up, they got Murderers Row coming. They've got an extremely difficult schedule, so keep an eye on Memphis. It was going to be a storyline anyway. It certainly ignites it a little bit here.
David?
Yeah, this is a basketball versus a non-basketball story that we have here. From a basketball perspective, it does not make a lot of sense for Ja Morant to be with this team, and it's also hard to trade this guy. You're looking at a guy who should be entering his prime, who is worse at most of the things that you wanted him to be good at. Finishing around the basket, drawing fouls, leading an offense, staying healthy. These are things that you're worried about in keeping him and also worried about in trading him. Add in the fact of what this dude actually means to the city of Memphis, the infrastructure, what they have built around Ja Morant as a spectacle, how little the tickets cost last night to get into a game at the current state of the Grizzlies. And you have a situation where the Grizzlies